Okay, we're here at Matsuricon 2009. I'm here with Steve Horton, who's a writer. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Enjoying the convention so far? Just setting up, right?
Yes, we just did opening ceremonies, and now I'm setting up my books here, and then I have a panel in an hour called Webcomics 101. So,
Okay, cool. How did you first get into the world of writing?
I was a writing major in college at Purdue University, and I did a lot of newspaper work out of college, and kind of worked my way toward freelancing. I've always loved manga and Western comics, and I've always wanted to do that for a living. And just in the last year, I've been able to do that. So that's kind of how I got into writing.
Did you always know writing would be a true calling of your life?
No, I grew up wanting to be in video games as a programmer, and I went to Purdue for engineering. It didn't work out, and so that's what I wanted to do. And I kind of developed an interest in writing while I was there. So I had always written for myself growing up, but never took it very seriously until then. So.
Was Tierra one of your first projects? Can you tell us about that story?
Tierra is something I'm working on right now. We got 5 pages done is all, and we're getting a publishing deal put together. We're planning to launch it on the web and the iPhone and as a book at the same time in 2010. It is what's called a kaiju, which is a giant monster story, and it's about the Earth rising up to defend itself against humanity because of the pollution by sending giant monsters after it. So.
How about your relationship with artist Jung Moon Yang?
Jung Moon Yang was an artist that I worked with on a how-to book called Professional Manga, and we decided to keep working together after that, and so we're doing Tierra together. He is a Korean artist who lived in Argentina and now lives in the States, so he can speak 3 languages. And he's a really good artist. He's going to be at Reactor in 2 weeks, and he's going to be doing the draw off there. He'll probably win.
Okay, cool. You just mentioned Professional Manga. Tell us about that book and Webcomics 2.0.
Those are the 2 how-to books I did last year. Professional Manga is about how to use the program Manga Studio in order to write and draw on the computer. It's like Photoshop, but it's designed for manga. And the back half of the book is about how to storytell better using manga and using the tools that you learned in the first half of the book. And then Webcomics 2.0 is about doing your own webcomics and making them work for you, promoting, getting stuff up on the web, making money, and writing and drawing and things like that.
Tell us about these books here, Strong Arm and Grounded Angel.
Strong Arm was a book I did for Image Comics, and they declined to do a collected edition, so I did one myself, kind of a print-on-demand thing through a site called Kablam.com, and it looks professional, like a professional publisher did it, but I did it all myself, and I've taken these to 4 shows this year and sold out completely at all of them. So Grounded Angel was a webcomic we did at GraphicSmash.com and for 2 years, and we just put a book together of the entire 7-chapter story. And this one also sells very well. And so these are the 2 books these are the 2 complete works that I've written, and I've made books out of both of them. And I'm working on a third right now. That was Tierra.
Cool. Let's switch to the convention. The convention's doing a lot of charity work. How do you feel about that?
I'm very excited about the charity work and the raffle, raising money for the Pelotonia and the fight against cancer. I think that's a very worthy cause to support, so I'm very supportive of that.
Is it good to get out the word about the fight against cancer?
Yes, I think that a cure is very imminent, and it's important that we put all the money we can and all the research we can into finding it.
And finally, with you, any current or upcoming projects you could talk about this time that you'll be working on the rest of the year?
Yes, for those of you into Western comics, I just signed a contract this week to write a story for DC. I'm going to be writing a Captain Marvel story for their holiday anthology this year. Captain Marvel's kind of like a superhero kind of character. You might know him as Shazam because that's his power. And he's been around since the 30s, and I'm writing a 1-page story about him, and it's kind of a story about him and the homeless, because his alter ego used to be homeless before he got his powers. So that's what the story's about. So that's what I'm working on now.
Well, Steve, thank you so much, and we'll see you upcoming at Reactor.
Yep, great to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thanks. And cut.